Aaron Persky, the California judge who drew national attention in 2016 when he sentenced a Stanford student to just 6 months in jail for sexually assaulting an unconscious woman, was recalled on Tuesday, according to the Associated Press. He is the first judge recalled in California in more than 80 years.
Judge Persky, 56, had served on the Santa Clara County Superior Court since 2003, and he began his most recent 6-year term in June 2016. In March 2016, a jury found Brock Turner, then 20, guilty on all 3 felony charges against him: sexual penetration with a foreign object of an intoxicated person, sexual penetration with a foreign object of an unconscious person, and intent to commit rape. The charges stemmed from Mr. Turner's actions the year before, when he sexually assaulted a woman near a dumpster after she had blacked out from drinking.
The maximum sentence was 14 years. Judge Persky sentenced Mr. Turner to 6 months, of which he served 3 before being released in September 2016. Mr. Turner also received 3 years of probation and was required to register as a sex offender, and Stanford expelled him.
The judge said he thought Mr. Turner would not be a danger to others and expressed concern that a prison sentence would have a severe impact on him. He did not mention the impact of the assault on the victim, known publicly only as Emily Doe, who described her suffering in a more than 7,000-word statement that went viral soon after it was published by BuzzFeed. The CNN host Ashley Banfield devoted more than 20 minutes of airtime to reading it almost in its entirety.
The sentence, and the backlash to it, prompted California lawmakers to enact mandatory minimum sentences in sexual assault cases, and to close a loophole in which penetrative sexual assault could be punished less harshly if the victim was too intoxicated to physically resist. Judge Persky was later cleared of any official misconduct. Talk of a recall campaign began almost as soon as Judge Persky handed down his sentence, and early this year, the Santa Clara County Registrar announced that supporters of a recall, led by Michelle Dauber, a law professor at Stanford whose daughter is friends with Emily Doe, had collected enough signatures to put the question on Tuesday's ballot. Among the effort's most prominent backers were Anita Hill and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York.
In a statement filed with the county registrar, Judge Persky, who previously worked as a prosecutor, said he had a legal and professional responsibility to consider alternatives to imprisonment for first-time offenders.
As a judge, my role is to consider both sides, he said in the statement. It's not always popular, but it's the law, and I took an oath to follow it without regard to public opinion or my opinions as a former prosecutor.
The campaign against Judge Persky caused discomfort even among some Californians who disagreed with the controversial sentence. They argued that recalling him would have a chilling effect on judicial independence, making other judges reluctant to be lenient in cases where leniency might be appropriate.